I'm Sal Formondi. It's 10 p.m. Your agent just emailed. Self-tape auditions due tomorrow morning. You have the sides, you have the self-tape setup, your self-tape lighting is dialed in, but you have no reader. That's the moment that most actors fall apart, not because they can't act, because they've never solved this one problem. By the end of this video, you will have. Here's what I'm going to show you. Why readers matter and why most actors get it completely wrong. The biggest self-tape mistake actors make when they go without a reader and how it kills an otherwise great performance. The tools that fix this problem right now, and the self-tape system that was used by Will Roberts, the same one that he developed and made as a result of earning the role of General George C. Marshall in Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. So stay with me. This is the casting director advice nobody gives you. Most actors think a reader is there to give you the other character's lines, and that's part of it. But that's not the real reason. A reader exists because the acting is a reaction sport. Your best work, the work that books an acting job, happens when you are truly responding to something in front of you, not when you're in your own head. Not when you're checking if you have the right words, not when you're fighting your memory. When there is no reader or a bad one, the actor stops reacting. They start reciting. Casting directors feel that difference in the first 10 seconds, and this is what most self-tape tips never tell you. That's the real danger of going into a self-tape audition without a reader. Not the missing lines, the missing performance. So the question is not, how do I replace a human reader? The real question is, how do I protect my performance when no reader is available? That is a different problem, and it has a better answer. Here is what most actors do when they don't have a reader. They record themselves saying the other character's lines, or they ask a friend, someone who's not an actor and has no idea what the scene's about. Or they try to memorize both parts and bounce back and forth. All three create the same result. You get pulled out of the performance and into the logistics. These are the most common self-tape mistakes that casting directors see. There's something else actors do that's even more damaging. They try to memorize harder. They think that if they know the lines cold perfectly, the performance will follow. And here's what actually happens. The harder you fight to remember lines during a self-tape, the more your face shows the fight. Your eyes shift, your energy drops, your presence disappears. Casting directors aren't watching your mouth, they're watching your eyes. The moment your eyes go searching for the next word, the performance is gone. And that's the real problem an audition without a reader creates. It's not a logistic problem. It's a performance problem, and that has a specific fix. Will, the creator of this methodology, has been acting for 40 years. He's had thousands of auditions, in person, on tape, remote, the same day, overnight. Here's what he knows for certain and what he wrote in his ebook, The Self-Tape Hacks. The actors who consistently book acting jobs from self-tape auditions are not the one with the best self-taped lighting. They are not the ones with the most expensive cameras. They're not even the most talented ones. They're the ones who stay in the scene. The whole self-tape audition game is about one thing: keeping you present, in the moment, reacting, not performing from memory. He writes that when he did his tape for Oppenheimer, he wasn't thinking about his lines. He knew them. They were part of him. He was thinking about the general, what the general knew, what the general feared, what the general never had to say out loud. This is only possible when the mechanics, the lines, the timings, the cue are already taken care of. When they're handled, he says, you get to act. When they're not, you're just surviving. So the question is how do you handle them when you're doing a self-tape without a reader? The first tool that changes everything is the teleprompter for actors. Not a news anchor teleprompter, not a phone app made for speeches, an actor-optimized teleprompter built specifically for self-tape performance. A standard teleprompter makes you read, an actor teleprompter lets you perform. That's the difference. The difference is control, scroll speed, font size, pace, the ability to hold on to a line when you are in the moment and move when you are ready, not when a timer decides, when your lines are scrolling in front of you at your pace. You stop fighting your memory, your eyes stay forward, your face stays in the scene, your energy goes into the performance, not the recall. This is not a crutch, this is a tool. Every president you've seen behind a teleprompter is not reading a speech, he's delivering a vision. The words are supported, the performance is his. That's what an actor teleprompter does for a self-tape audition. But here's where most actors get it wrong. They only think about their own lines. They set up the teleprompter for their sides and completely ignore the other character. That brings us to part 2. The second problem with doing a self-tape without a reader is the other character's lines. You need to hear them, not read them. Hear them. That's what triggers your reaction. You can't react to silence. You can't react to a line you're reading in your own head. You react to a voice, to a tone, a pause, a delivery. This is why a bad reader is almost worse than no reader. A bad reader's flat, emotionless, mechanical. It pulls you out of the scene just as fast as nothing else does. That's why you need an AI scene partner, not a text-to-speech robot, not a generic AI voice, a scene partner built for actors, one that delivers cue lines with timing and rhythm, built for performances, not text delivery. Different voices, different genders, different accents. Whatever the production calls for, available at any time, any hour. You run the scenes at 11 p.m. and it's ready. You run the scenes at 6 a.m. and it's there. You hold a beat, it waits. When you combine an actor teleprompter with an AI scene partner, you're no longer doing a self-tape without a reader. You have a complete self-tape audition system, and the performance you deliver for that system is better, not just equal to what most actors deliver with a live reader, because you control every variable. It's not just a self-tape. That's a self-tape methodology. And that's exactly what Will Roberts built and designed in GotAuditions. If you're looking for a methodology, a self-tape reader that is going to help you book more work, you need to check out this product. And here's what it looks like in real life. You get the sides at 9 p.m. The tape is due at 9 a.m. the next day. Step 1, upload the sides into GotAuditions. The AI script analyzer breaks down the scene in under 2 minutes. Character intent, emotional beats, subtext. You do in minutes what used to take hours with a coach. Now here's step 2. Load your lines into the actor teleprompter. Set the scroll speed. Practice once without recording. Just let the words become yours. Now you're on step 3. Load the full scene into the AI scene partner. Choose the voice. Run the scene once just to feel the timing. Now we're at step 4. Run your scene with both tools at the same time. The teleprompter for your lines, the AI scene partner for your ears for the cue. You're no longer just juggling, you're acting. And now you're on step 5. Run the AI technical standard check before you hit send. Self-tape lighting, audio, framing, background mix. Check against industry standards before the tape goes out. And now you're on step 6. 1 click. Headshot, resume, self-tape, audition. Packaged and delivered. That's the full loop. 12 hours of pressure, handled. That's how you book acting jobs when the odds are against you. I want to be honest with you for a second. Most actors are not going to fail this week because they went into an audition without a reader. They're going to fail because they're fixing the symptoms, not the problem. The symptom is, I don't have a reader. The problem is, I don't have a self-tape system. The actor who consistently books acting jobs from self-tapes don't scramble. They don't panic at 10 p.m. They don't call every actor they know hoping someone is free. They have a system. Every time they use it, it gets faster. Every time they submit, the data gets better. Every time they practice, the performance improves. The tape that Will Roberts did for Oppenheimer was not a result of one good night. It was the result of a system that he built and he refined for years. GotAuditions is the platform that closes the loop. The teleprompter's built for self-tape performance. The AI scene partner built for acting, not delivery of speech, of words. Script analysis that gives you a full scene breakdown in minutes, a technical check so that your self-tape, lighting, audio, framing meets industry standards, and a one-click submission so that your self-tape audition gets where it needs to go. There's no switching apps, no scrambling. One system. You can get auditions within the network from filmmakers and casting directors. And you're getting auditions before they go to the normal apps that you see out there. We get our auditions directly from filmmakers that are in our network first. Try it free at GotAuditions.com. There's no credit card, no commitment. Your work stays yours always. You're not going to book more acting jobs because you found a better reader. You're going to book more acting jobs because you stop treating every self-tape audition like an emergency. The actor who wins are not luckier than you. They're more prepared than you. They're not more talented. They're more prepared. The system exists. The tools exist. The only thing between you and your next self-tape being the best work you've ever done is whether you use these tools. Try it free at GotAuditions.com. There's a link in the description. Your next self-tape should be your best self-tape.